one of the other things that we discussed earlier on the show was beauty and how beauty hurts. Well, this is in the words of Beyonce. Beyonce's music is bringing this message through to us, and it's something that we definitely want to discuss as it's thought-provoking. Now, it highlights the fact that women wants to be, well, perfect or beautiful, and that it hurts. It takes a lot of work. With us is magazine editor Aspasia Karas. Thank you so much for joining us. Our editor for Marie Claire's magazine. Normally when we see you, we think naked issue, we think good cause. Today we're talking about what Beyonce talks about, that beauty hurts. Being an editor and someone that, well,
and she's hashtagged it also.
She's hashtagged it also.
Created a whole campaign around it. Pretty hurts.
Yeah. Being someone that is influential in that space, that, you know, people pick up magazines to either look like a cover or to look beautiful like the pictures that we see inside. What do you think of what she's bringing to us?
You know what I think that she's actually expressing is something that's become increasingly obvious in our society, because I think there was a moment where we believed that there was a separation. There were celebrities, there were you girls who were on TV. Now there's everyone on Instagram, on social media, capturing their lives as if they too were celebrities. And suddenly this pressure, I think, to be beautiful, to be pretty, has become ongoing and a huge, like, sort of burden on women's lives. Yeah. So I think it's something that's very important to assess. I mean, what's interesting about her video is that she's kind of talking about beauty queens, but that kind of beauty queen syndrome has become everyone's reality. Yeah.
It's such a powerful music video and such a powerful song, and the lyrics as well. You say that it's something that people more and more are conforming to every single day. We see it on social media all the time. We all want to be that picture-perfect person. We all put our best foot forward all the time. But how does one be beautiful in a natural way? I mean, without having to go to these measures. And is it even possible in this day and age?
Well, I think part of the problem is that in our society it's become so easy, the idea of adjusting yourself. So now you can, like, sort of, everyone can go for plastic surgery. You can fix it. So the idea that, like, you know, don't accept yourself as you are. Go in and fix your nose, fix your body, fix your boobs. This isn't ideal, this is. And I think it's very important. And I think that's why it's amazing that she's done this. And it's a very powerful feminist message, because I think for women, we've almost taken a step backwards.
Look, we clearly have an obsession with perfection, just generally. We either put our mascara on for too long, or there's the general joke that men always have where, you know, females take too long to get ready. But I can't help but think that as celebrities or people
something that's happened to men, though. Sorry, I'm interrupting you too.
Eventually. But I can't help but think that it's something that celebrities do. You know, we do look at even Beyonce when she's on stage and think, oh my goodness, she is so perfect. She looks amazing in the bathing suit with stockings or whatever it is. I mean,
in a strange way, she's also fallen into the trap. So even though she says, I was born this way, or I woke up this way, what's that line in the song? Well, she obviously didn't wake up exactly that way.
And it puts pressure on us when we don't wake up that way, when it's wuss.
Good grief, I don't know about you girls, but waking up this early this morning, I was like, I certainly didn't wake up this way. It takes an effort, and it's very important, I think, for young women to realize that, and I think that's why that other campaign, I don't know if you, where women were taking
makeup-free?
Makeup-free.
Oi.
It's powerful. I mean, I, for one, wasn't entirely sure that I could do that.
I'm just going to say, I'm never going to take that makeup-free
It's armor. It's armor.
Some of us look better without it, okay? Definitely. So just coming back to, you know, the whole idea of making it, and it feels like an effort to look beautiful anyway. You know, it's hard work. It's full of effort. As Marie Claire, I mean, you're the editor. You shape what goes into your magazine, your book, how you educate all of us in all the things that you do. When you re-evaluate the things that you put in this magazine, do you ever shape the way we think in terms of perfection? Like, do you decide?
I mean, I think that they're two, it's a double-edged sword, really hanging over us. I'm going to mix our metaphors now. But I think, on the one hand, obviously, the magazine is responsible for creating these images of what we consider perfection. And so I think part of, for example, doing the Naked campaign is so important, because we try and break down the idea of, well, what do you look like naked? Well, you kind of look perfect. Everyone looks beautiful in that shoot and in that campaign, and we demonstrate the many different bodies and the importance of actually seeing that. And I think that's why it's powerful. It starts changing people's perceptions, because not everyone looks like a model.
Yeah.
And
we don't have to.
And we don't have to.
Yes.
Exactly. And neither should we.
Neither
in fact,
should
we should
Thank
strive
you.
to look like ourselves.
Aspasia Karas, editor of Marie Claire magazine. Thank you so much for coming to visit.
Thank
we
you.
love your lipstick color.
Thank you.
It's very nice. I just had to say that.
Very, very powerful words. You are beautiful just the way you are. Remember that. So are you, Alana. So am I.
Thank
so are you,
you.
Aspasia.
So are you.
So are you at home. We're going to take a quick ad break. Go and hug yourself.
Hug yourself.